Ini adalah B. Pendapat tambahan dari setiap tambahan yang tersedia.
It's true love, don't waste it. You better not, you better not.
Dividen dapat dari income after tax dikurangi dengan operating income.
Sudah melakukan transaksi secara tunai.
Nah Kak Rohit, aku boleh tanya nih, kenapa sih Kak Rohit memilih Bulgari sebagai tempat training saat ini?
Aku milih Bulgari karena Bulgari itu memiliki personal branding yang bagus untuk pengembangan karir kita. Karena kan kalau dari segi tingkatannya sendiri di Marriott, Bulgari itu termasuk dari luxury sectionnya di Marriott. Jadi
terbesitlah untuk membuka usaha Mono Coffee gitu. tahun 2017 kita itu yang awalnya benar-benar nggak tahu harus research apa sih itu usaha F&B, mulai usahanya dulu mengerucut lagi yang kita jual apa. Kakak tidur nih.
She shot me, bang bang. 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 There she goes again, the dope is Ethiopian. In other words, she came through exploding in the podium. Dynamite, Napoleon, like sodium mixed with petroleum. Slowly but surely, she was working toward me. Cut the combo short, cause she had to wake up early. But continuing the story, don't worry, she gave me digits for her BlackBerry. A very handsome is what she said. And the way she looked in my eyes said, put me to bed. Oh my, I should've known what she said to me on the phone. You do not know me very well, but I would never hurt her fly. Said she aimed for my chest with love in her eye. Said she aimed for my chest with love in her eye. She shot me, bang bang. 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 Scorpion, she's so hot, she's a scorpion, killing me softly, Lauren or Kevorkian. Couldn't tell if she's cuckoo or corky when asked her name and she said, call me 10. Testing, things just got more interesting. She's resting, a vesting, double-breasted. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City.
I love you so, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the door, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my
difference yet. It's the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. The Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. It's the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. The Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. It's the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. The Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. It's the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. The Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. It's the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet.
Everything I know, desperate for change, crashing down the ancient roads, feeding frenzies in my brain. I'm hopeful every day.
I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Nah, I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my snuggie. Click to MTV so they can teach me how to Dougie. 'Cause in my castle, I'm the freaking man. Oh, yes, I said it. I said it. I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, nothing at all. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Tomorrow I'll wake up, do some P90X, meet a really nice girl, have some really nice sex, and she's gonna scream out, "This is great."
Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, I might mess around and get my college degree. I bet my old man will be so proud of me. But sorry, Pops, you'll just have to wait. Oh, yes, I said it. I said it. I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have your attention as the event is about to begin.
Welcome to a historic moment where leaders, practitioners, and academics in accounting from around the world gather on one stage. This is the International Accounting Talk 2025. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy today's program together while maintaining order for the smooth running of the event. Welcome to the International Accounting Talk 2025.
Good morning and welcome to all attendees to the International Webinar on Accounting Talk 2025. The honorable ladies and gentlemen, first allow me to greet you all. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Namo Buddhaya, peace be upon us all, salam pariwisata, salam wonderful Indonesia, salam Manganjali Karyawardi. You're kindly informed that the agendas of this morning is as follows. First, singing of the Indonesia National Anthem, Indonesia Raya. Second, singing of the Bali Tourism Polytechnic hymn. Third, the prayer. Fourth, Sekar Jagat dance performance. Fifth, report from the chairman of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. Speech by the coordinator of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program. 7. Speech by the director of Bali Tourism Polytechnic will be represented by the head of the Hospitality Department of Bali Tourism Polytechnic. 8. Official opening of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. 9. Plenary speaker session. 10. Q&A session. 11. Group photo session. 12. Singing of the Bali Tourism Polytechnic Mars. And the last one is closing of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. Before we proceed, please allow me to read out the rules that must be adhered to track out the event. First, participants joining the webinar via Zoom are required to use the specific name format. For those from Bali Tourism Polytechnic, please use the format study program /semester _ full name. For external or general participant, please use the formats institution underscore full name. Second, participants who are joining via Zoom are requested to activate their cameras and mute their microphones during the event, unless permitted by the committee. We remind you again, for those who have not used a virtual background, please use the virtual background that has been prepared by the committee. Third, all webinar participants, whether attending in person or virtually, are prohibited from disrupting the webinar. Fourth, participants who wish to ask questions in person can raise their hands, and those for participants who attend virtually can write their question directly in the chat column. Fifth, or the last one, for all virtual participants, the attendance link will be shared by the committee at the end of the event via the Zoom meeting room. This concludes the brief guideline of this morning's event. Thank you for your attention. Before we begin, please allow me to extend my warm welcome to the honorable guests as follows. Director of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, Dr. Andus Ide Bagus Putopuja MKes, will be represented by the head of the Hospitality Department of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, Imade Rumbadana S.A. Empar. Speakers of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. Muhammad Syamsuddin, the Cluster Director of Finance and Business Support at IHG Hotels and Resort. Dr. Bungon Sawatsuk, the Associate Professor at University of Payo, Thailand. And Dahlan Abdullah, the Lecturer of Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology, Malaysia. The Management Board of the Bali Tourism Polytechnic. Coordinator of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program, Dr. Nimade Sri Rukmiyati, S.A. MSE CHA. Coordinator of all study program at Bali Tourism Polytechnic. The head of the BITP Global, Dr. Iputu Utama, S.A. MM. The lecturer of the faculty member of Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program of Bali Tourism Polytechnic. Chair of the Student Senate at Bali Tourism Polytechnic. All participants who have attended both in person at the MICE Widyatula Bali Tourism Polytechnic and online via Zoom, and also ladies and gentlemen. We express our gratitude to God, the Almighty. Because of His grace, we can gather today, Friday, September 19, 2025, for the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025, organized by the Student Association of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program, with the theme, Digitalization and the Future of Hospitality Accounting, Evolving Roles and Skills, held at the Widyatula Mess Building of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, with me Widya as a Master of Ceremony in this event. Let me introduce the Accounting Talk 2025. It is a webinar which is done annually by the Student Association of Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program. As we all know, fostering awareness among the public and the younger generation about the importance of adopting artificial intelligence in the hospitality sector has become increasingly essential. This transformation is being driven by accounting and financial practice that demonstrate how AI can enhance economic performance, improve operational efficiency, inspire more sustainable and forward-thinking business strategies. In response to these developments, Accounting Talk 2025 raises the theme, digitalization and the future of hospitality accounting, evolving roles and skills. Ladies and gentlemen, the first agenda is singing Indonesia national anthem, Indonesia Raya, and continuing with the Bali Tourism Polytechnic hymn. We invite you to stand up.
Seiring zaman
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. The next agenda is the prayer.
With your kind permission, I will now lead the prayer in accordance with the Hindu tradition. Those of other faith are respectfully requested to adapt as appropriate. Om Swastiastu. Om Awiganam Astu Namo Siddham. Om Aditya Sya Param Jyotir Rakta Teja Namastuti. Sweta Pankaja Madhyasta Bhaskarya Namastuti. Om Saraswati Namastubhayam Farade Kamarupini Sidirambam Karishyami Sidirbhavantu Masada. Om Yang Widi, Tuhan yang Maha Agung, puji syukur kami panjatkan kehadiranmu, karena atas asung kertawaranugrahamu kami dapat berkumpul pada hari ini, Jumat 19 September 2025, dalam acara International Webinar Accounting Talk Himpunan Mahasiswa Program Studi Manajemen Akuntansi Hospitality Politeknik Pariwisata Bali tahun 2025 sesuai dengan harapan kami. Om Yang Widi, sebagai Sang Yang Surya Raditya, tuntunlah kami menuju jalan yang benar, bimbinglah kami menjauhi kegelapan pikiran, menuju cahaya pengetahuan yang terang menderang, sehingga kami terhindar dari tingkah laku yang tidak benar dalam menjalankan tugas-tugas kami. Om Yang Widi, yang Maha Pengampun, hanya kepadamulah kami memanjatkan doa serta memohon anugerah. Bebaskanlah kami dari segala rintangan, ampunilah perbuatan kami, ampunilah segala kekeliruan kami, dan bebaskanlah kami dari segala perbuatan dosa serta perbuatan tercela. Semoga Yang Widi selalu menyertai kami. Om Siddharastu Tatsatu. Om Dewa Suksoma Parama Cintaya Nama Swaha. Om Santi Santi Santi. Om. The prayer is now concluded.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated. The coming up item is Sekajagat dance performance. Please enjoy. The following agenda is the report delivered by Chairperson of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. Mr. Ikade Putra Wiranaya, time and place are yours.
Om Swastiastu, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom, Namo Buddhaya, salam pariwisata, salam wonderful Indonesia, salam Manganjali Karya Wardi. To the Honorable Mr. Dr. Andus Ide Bagus Putu Puja STMKes, Director of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, or the representative in attendance. Respected Vice Directors of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, respected heads of departments, heads of subdivision, and heads of study programs, whom I cannot mention one by one. Respected Mrs. Dr. Nimbadisri Rukmiyakti, SA MSI CHE, as Chairperson of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program, as well as all study program chairs, whom I cannot mention. Good morning to all happy attendees. Allow me to begin by delivering a pantun. Going to the garden, picking some lime. Starting the day in the best of style. Thank you to the honorable audience. Let's start the morning with a smile. Praise and gratitude to God Almighty, because by grace and blessings, we can gather today at the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025, organized by the Student Association of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program. First of all, as the chairperson of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025 committee, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all parties. This event is an annual routine program that we always look forward to, and this in the future of hospitality accounting, evolving roles and skills. We chose this theme hoping to provide deeper insight into the digital transformation in hospitality accounting, including the impact of digitalization, the evolving role of accountants, and the key skill needed such as data analysis, technology adaptation, and strategic decision making, topic highly relevant to the current state of the industry. On this occasion, Syamsuddin, as the Cluster Director of Finance and Business Support at AHG Hotel and Resort, Speaker 2, Dr. Bungon Sawatsuk, as the Assistant Professor at University of Thailand, Speaker 3, Dahlan Abdullah, as the Lecturer at the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology, Malaysia. We hope the knowledge and experience gained from this webinar can become valuable assets to be applied in real-world practice in both professional and academic setting. On behalf of the entire committee, I would like to thank all parties who have supported and contributed to the organization of this event, from the speakers who kindly share their knowledge, to my fellow committee members who have worked hard to make this event successful. That is all I have to say. Allow me to close again with a pantun. Across the sea, the sails are wide. The journey starts with steps so true. Now this webinar we open with pride. May the insight bring growth for you. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom nama budaya. Salam pariwisata. Salam wonderful Indonesia. Salam menganjali karya Werdi. Terima kasih.
Thank you for the speech, Mr. Ikadek Putra Wilanaya. Distinguished guests, the next agenda is a speech by the coordinator of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program, Ms. Dr. Nimade Sri Rukmiati, SA MSE CHA. The time is yours.
The Honorable ladies and gentlemen, first allow me to greet you all. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Namo Buddhaya. Peace be upon us all. Salam pariwisata, wonderful Indonesia. Salam manganjali karyawardi. Before we begin, please allow me to extend my warm welcome to the honorable guests as follows. The Director of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, who on this occasion is represented by the Head of Hospitality Department, Mr. Rumadana. Speakers of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025, Mr. Muhammad Syamsuddin, the Cluster Director of Finance and Business Support at EHG Hotel and Resort. Ms. Bungon Sawatsuk, the Assistant Professor at University of Phayao, Thailand. Mr. Dahlan Abdullah, the Lecturer of Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology, Malaysia. The Management Board of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, Head of Departments, Coordinator of Study Programs, Lecturer, Student Representative, and all participants joining us both on-site and online. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let us thank God Almighty for giving us the opportunity to gather here today at the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025 with the theme Digitalization and the Future of Hospitality Accounting, Evolving Roles and Skills. This theme is very important because digitalization is changing not only how the hospitality industry works, but also the skill that accountant must have, such as technology skills, data analysis, and international accounting knowledge. This webinar is a great chance for us to learn, share ideas, and gain new insight. And I would like to give special appreciation to the Hospitality Accounting Management Student Association for working hard to organize this hybrid event. I hope today's webinar will inspire students to understand better the changing role of accounting in hospitality and prepare them to be adaptive, professional, and competitive in the future. Finally, I wish this webinar a great success and may it bring meaningful benefits to all of us. Thank you. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Namo Buddhaya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Salam pariwisata, pesona Indonesia, salam Manganjali Karyawardi. Thank you.
Thank you for the speech, Ms. Sri Rukmiati. The next agenda is a speech and the official opening of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025 by the head of Hospitality Department of Bali Tourism Polytechnic. To the Honorable Mr. Imade Rubenane, SA Empire, time is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to convey that Mr. Director is in an important meeting right now. So he has assigned me to read this speech. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Namo Buddhaya. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Salam Manganjali Karyawardi. Dear Mrs. Dr. Imade Sri Rukmiati SA MSE CHE, Coordinator of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program, respected management team, supervisor, and all distinguished guests. Allow me to begin with a verse of Pantun. I beg your chakap, please. Welcome all with hearts so bright. Ideas bloom in every mind. A state of knowledge shining light. Together, new insight will be fine. Well, welcome, Pak Samsudin. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Before those attending on site at MICE Widyatula, as well as those who join online. As the director of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, I, Dr. Andas Ida Bagus Putupuja MKes, I am truly honored and delighted to participate in the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025, organized by the Student Association of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program. With the theme, Digitalization and the Future of Hospitality Accounting, Evolving Roles and Skills, this event serves as an important forum to discuss how digitalization is reshaping the accounting landscape in the hospitality industry. From the evolution of professional roles to the essential skills required to face future challenges and opportunities. Digital transformation has redefined the role of accountants, not merely as financial record keepers, but as strategic partners capable of real-time data analysis, leveraging all base technologies and contributing the decision that enhance operational efficiency and ensure long-term business sustainability. Through this webinar, I hope participants will gain a deeper understanding of the importance and adapting to technological advancement in hospitality accounting practices, and be better prepared to navigate in increasingly digitized future of our industry. I would like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to our distinguished speaker, Mr. Muhammad Samsudin, the Cluster Director of Finance and Business Support of IHG Hotel and Resorts, Mrs. Dr. Bungon Sawatsuk, the Assistant Professor, University of Phayao, Thailand, Mr. Dahlan Abdullah, the Lecturer, Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology, Malaysia. Thank you for your generously sharing your valuable insight and experiences in today's session. My sincere appreciation also goes to the entire organizing committee for their dedication and hard work in making this event possible. I truly hope that International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025 will inspire us all and provide new knowledge as we embrace the future of digitized hospitality accounting, enhancing our competencies to remain relevant in this evolving profession. That concludes my welcome speech for this wonderful occasion. Please accept my apologies should there be any shortcoming in my words. Allow me to close once again with penance. Once more, your checkup, please. Keep learning, never feel tired. The world is changing fast and wide. Let digital knowledge be your guide. Be the future strong with pride. Thank you very much. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Imade Luwadano, for the speech. You're kindly invited to open the webinar officially by placing hands on the screen. We would like to invite Ms. Sri Rukmiati as the coordinator of the Hospitality Accounting Management Study Program and Mr. Putra Wiranaya as the chairperson of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025 to come to the stage.
Well, by saying Om Awiganamastu Namo Sidom, this occasion is officially open. Thank you.
On my count, 1, 2, and 3. International Webinar on Accounting Talk 2025 is officially open. Thank you so much to Mr. Rubenane and Ms. Sri Rukmiati. We invite all honored guests to come to the stage for a group photo session. On my count, 1, 2, 3. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Thank you to all the guests. You may now return to your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the main event of today's International Webinar on Accounting Talk 2025 with the theme Digitalization and the Future of Hospitality Accounting, Evolving Roles and Skills. The Accounting Talk webinar today will be led by Ms. Utari Pitanantri as STPAR M4 CHE as a moderator. She is the head of Applied Tourism Master Program of Bali Tourism Polytechnic. To Ms. Utari Pitanantri, time and place are yours.
Thank you very much, MC, for guiding us up to this session, to this main session. Distinguished guests and honorable speaker and all the participants that have joining online and offline. Just let me greet you with good morning and greeting with peace. And warm welcome to all of you in MICE Widyatula Polytechnic Pariwisata Bali. Okay, thank you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Utari, and I am as the moderator for today for this plenary session of the International Webinar Accounting Talk 2025. This year we bring the theme with digitalization and the future of hospitality accounting, evolving roles and skill, and I personally thinking that this topic is really interesting because nowadays we know that technology and AI like artificial intelligence are really impactful not only for our daily life but also to our work and our future work. Okay. Before we move on the presentation, let me first introduce our outstanding speaker for today. First, Mr. Muhammad Syamsuddin, or Mr. Sam. He is a cluster director of finance and business support at IHG Hotels, and who will speak on digital transformation in hotel, who will present future skill for hospitality accountant in a digital era. Third, Mr. Dahlan Abdullah, lecturer at the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University of Technology, Malaysia, who will share regional trend in digital hospitality accounting, lesson from Malaysia and beyond. Okay. It is a truly honor for us to learn directly from those experts regarding the experience and also the international experience both from Bali and outside Bali in their respective field. Okay, before we begin, let me just give a few simple guidelines for this plenary session that this plenary session will run smoothly. First, each speaker will have around 30 minutes for present their presentation. Second, after the presentation are complete, we will move with the question and answer. And the third one, participants attending in person might raise their hand who are offline, and for online, they can just write down the question. Okay, let us begin with this plenary session. Our first speaker is Mr. Muhammad Syamsuddin. Before that, allow me to brief and read his CV. Please share the screen for the CV. Okay. Mr. Muhammad Syamsuddin, or we call Mr. Syam, he is already 9 years in the industry from in Bulgaria, starting in Bulgaria Hotels, and then go to Marriott International, and then move to Ayana, and now as a cluster director in IHG Hotels for 2 property in Nusa Dua area and Canggu area. Okay, Bapak Syamsuddin is also have nominated as the best auditor score for ANG with GOP margin, and then best improved. And the last one, Bapak Syamsuddin also has been helping and for the task force in Westin Kuala Lumpur and Ritz-Carlton Mandapa. Mr. Syamsuddin, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning also joining in the virtual or online. So it's really honor I'm able to be as a guest speaker in here. So it's basically, I also part of this alumnus. So I've been graduated on 2015. So I part of also alumnus Ibu Sri, and also the other lecturer here is being guiding me through my journey as a financial lead now. So it's basically, this is the second time I'm coming here. Before I also joining as a guest speaker when they have the, during the all students just coming in, then I becoming presenting of future accounting. So in here, basically it's only 13 minutes. If we are discussing about the digital, so it might be maybe I will be stand up, but it's bring me connected with the all audience in here. So if I bring the materials, will be sit is something energetic is not there. So need to be stand up and then bring the energy to be ensure that you will be getting the new knowledge in here for sure for the offline, and for the virtual need to be have for the understanding. So hopefully at the end, after the end of the seminar, you will be able to knowing what is the impactful of the digital transformation in the current situation in hospitality industry. Especially we are in finance, what our task is basically mostly daily, weekly, and monthly is the same process. So means that if anything that have been done same, it will be soon as possible will be replacing using the technology. That's why we are in the finance. We need to be also understanding what we need to be prepared in the future to understanding we are ready to the next development, because the end of the future accounting is not about the saying before, it's not about the recording and also the bookkeeping, but we also need to be analyzing. So we need to be ensuring that our job or our opportunity in the future is not replacing by technology, but we need to ensure we are adapting. So we need to have, we need to follow the current process in the hospitality to understanding that in the future we will be not being lead information, and we also to compete with all the nation. So, okay, next. So it's 30 minutes, very fast. Yeah, I will be giving like the, before I started, so we need to be understanding about the financials and also the digital. What is the financial accounting is basically, and then what is the digital stand for. So when we are understanding about two things that I be combining in the future, it's not the combining, it's part of the connectivity to be ensure we are able to follow what is the current enhancement in the hospitality industry. Next, so financial accounting is basically is just both there recording, summarizing, and also the reporting. This is for what? The information that we are being doing in the daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis is being to present to our stakeholder, which is the investor, and also the creditor, and also the regular authorities. So the majority is for the core objective for the financial accounting is to be relevant and relevant and reliable financial information to be able to take a decision making. Because we are very strategic role, yeah, in finance, our reporting and our book is being used by the stakeholder to be take the decision. And the next, what is the digital transformation? So highlight there, efficient and also the effective process. Means that the technology will be support us to ensure that our task is done in timely manner. So you can see in the month-end closing, every finance will be doing until late night, because we need to ensure that we're doing month-end closing, journal posting, adjustment, and everything to ensure that our book is very accurate, and so accountability is there. So next, what is the key driver of the transformation in hotel finance? So basically, there is 4 key drivers here. Is rising the complexity, means that in here, because that we will be transforming from the manual to digital, it will be very more complicating. Why? Especially during we are setting in the hotel, from the manual into the digital. We need to understanding about the system process. What is the process need to be done? What is the setup need to be followed by the person that will be running by the system? So at the end of the day, the system will be supporting us, but we are the key person need to be run the system to ensure that there is being applied with our local authority and also the compliance. Because in finance, we are stand for with our regular, like what our rules in finance, they have our PSAK, basically PSAK in the Indonesian, and also in hotel, international, they have the USALI. So it mean the complexity will be there. So we are in finance, it's not only we are just relying on the system and then system will be running by ourselves, and then everything will be on point, is no. You still need to be us as a finance person, need to be ensuring that they're already applying with the all rule and regulation that apply, that stated in our USALI and also the PSAK. Next, the real-time insight. So it's basically the transformation digital will be giving us the real-time insight to us. Means that why? Because if we are saying before the manual, they will be doing the journal entry using the paper, using the Excel. Excel means that it's still not digitalized because they still need to be doing by us. What means the transformation to digitalize? So we are not touching the system, but the system doing recording for us. So means that real-time insight is we are able to be generated all the time the data requested by stakeholder. So before, it's like the example maybe in the finance, we have been section specific daily reporting or daily revenue report. This is part of the daily tasks that have been done by the income auditor that need to be done. Is previously, if we still not transforming into the digital, it might be takes 2 until 3 hours to completing or making the report. But while if we are already transforming into the digital, it's just only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the report is already there. So you can imagine the 3 hours replacing by 5 minutes. So we have the spare time for us as a finance to be ensured that we have the double check, reconciliation, the analyzing that the process is already there or the journal is already correct or not. Is there adjustment? Why the adjustment is happening? Why is there any discount? Why is all compliance that we have in the every company aligning with the system? So it's like the example, my property now is also already enhanced with the compliance system that it might be able to be generated all information in the one software, and then we just need to be analyzing, and we just need to be ensured that the all adjustment and everything is been be supporting with all supporting document. So it's not again we are in the finance to searching the all document in our storage and everything to be checking, to be ensuring that it's already correct, but it's already replacing into the system. So whenever that we are starting on the work, that the system is already there, what we need to be done is now, before it's just recording, now it's just analyzing. We need to be analyzed that the compliance and everything and report that been to be produced in daily basis is already stated in our system. Next is the efficiencies as optimization. So it's basically constant driving to improve operational efficiency, like I said before. So before it might be we have in daily basis to doing the all tasks in the finance with the record and journal and everything, but now it's already replacing into the system. What we need to become come into the hotel, so it's basically we just starting with our what is happening now. What we need to be checked. Why is this happening? So the more conversation that we have with our day-to-day basis with the operation also, the more engagement that we are able to be understanding about the process. So it's basically the digital will be replacing in daily basis for the all tasks that have been occurring the same, but in other way around so it means that if that's already done, why we need to have any finance people there? The finance people still need to be because the system is just a logic thinking of they have already same process, but the people mindset will be different. what is the analyzing, then our idea that we have is will be different compared with the system. System is just something that if you already have the pattern, then they will be able to be make the generate and everything, the unique code in the system. But we are, as a finance lead, so we be there to be analyzing. So we are more have to be proactively to engage with operation to ensure that our business and compliance and policy and procedure is already applied into the hotel. Okay. So the key areas transformation in finance, maybe just click for the all. Okay, there is the system automation and integration. So in here I will be put the example that we are seamless integration into the PMS. The PMS is system used by the operational, especially in the front office. If there are any guest check-in experience and also recording for the all guest consuming in our hotel, so it will be recording into PMS. So the automation integration is will be like the example in here. There is the point of sales, SR, human resources. When we have the punch in, punch out, using the is part of our payroll process to be justified that we have the data is valid. And also the next is the core financial system, banking, and also the other supporting. Like the example, there is the system that now integrating between the banking and also the finance. I've been also experienced this in my previous property. So it's basically we don't have any person to be conduct as reconcile the credit card. So it's also impacting for us. So the system will be automatically sending the report to our system PMS for the banking system. So they will be doing the reconcile automatically in the system. So we are in the hotel before, if there is any pointed person, is like the example, before they implement of the digital system, is there any 16 people in the same role as account receivable, becoming only 4, because the all process that they doing daily basis have been replacing into the system. So the bank giving the information to the system record, and then they do reconciliation. If match, the system will be doing the payment. So, and also the data analytic will be part of our leveraging the forecast and also budgeting. So if there any something that we are in hotel during the forecast and budgeting, especially for the budgeting, it's been done one time a year. If we use the digital transformation, means that all data captured there, whenever that we need to have the information, we need to have the historical data for our financial business level for the last is maybe 10 years, 3 years, the document is there. So we don't need to takes time to find out where is the data and everything. Yeah, because we already implementation, all the data is been recording into one database that it might be in the cloud or in the hotel server. And then continue is robotic process automation. This is also part connecting with our system automation and integration. And also the third is digital payment and blockchains. Now in the hotels, maybe you can see if you have any reservation, whenever the reservation is giving the information to payment in advance, so you will be giving the link to be settled using the payment link. So the payment link is connected with our information into the two-step verification. Whenever that you have any payment like you paid the ticket on the Traveloka especially. This is part of digital payment or blockchains. So there is no, again, the manual thing that before in hotel, we always sending the form that need to be filled by the guests whenever that they would like to pay in advance for the deposit. So they need to be paid and then giving back again to the hotel, it will be very risk. Whenever the information is wrong to the person that they sending, it will be have any fraud transaction. Because they put the all information credit card number and also the specific of the expired date, it will be able to be charged immediately to our EDC machine. Yeah, so it's very risk there if we use the manual. But now it's already enhancing with the digital payment. So the digital payment will be securing your transaction as long as your security on your phone and everything is not being hacked by the hacker. So it will be safe because you will be giving the two notification or one-time password that need to be put, and you will be verify the payment. So it will be avoiding any fraud there. And also the dashboard business intelligence, this is part of being able to seeing real-time performance, especially in the finance. Before, when we are not doing the month-end closing, we are not able to see our performance, our profit and loss statement. But now, with the digital, we are able to track basically in the dashboard. So because the system is already there, we are just generating in this one dashboard information that able to giving all information that you want. As long as you have the strong IT and also the intelligence to be able to provide the information that you want in the stated on the dashboard and business intelligence. Next. So basically in here I will be giving the navigating of challenge. Basically in technology digital, if we are saying everything is okay, vision effective, but how about the stakeholder, or how about the owner or investor? Because they, the key person that will be giving the money to us to spending to the digital technology. So is there any challenges basically? It will be have any high implementation cost. Because the technology will be supporting us the all information in the one dashboard or in the one database, mean that implementation cost is very expensive. Why? Because we have the technology and we need to pay in a monthly basis for the maintenance. In case that system have any trouble, we need to be also call the support to ensure that the system is being rectified again. If there any something like the hacker or our system is being hacked by the other side, so we need also have the another cost to be spending. So, and then the second thing is legacy system integration. So it's also difficult connecting modern digital with the older. So this is also the challenging now, because the people before running with the manual, they will be very difficult to be adjusting with the digital. This will be happening on earlier when you are having an migration or transforming, but after you being experienced, after you have been facing the very efficient and effective, it will be no have any challenge there. So the legal and also the staff skill gap also being part of the current situation. The reason why I think I will be also suggested in the university they need to be started to be have any digital transformation for the material in your university, because it's very will be insightful for you in the future if you are running the everything by the system or by the digital technology. So you need to be also understanding what is the process inside. So what's mean that because you already done everything by the system, you are not studying, it is not correct. So you need to be learn. You need to be understanding, because the system, like I said before, the system is just only giving the information that what being set up in the technology. But again, if there any something issue, it might be like example, your PNL is not balanced. What you need to be? So you need to be understanding about the flow of journal, right? What is the proposed? What is journal is not posted correctly? Why is this? Why is journal is not being aligned with our profit and loss statement? So this kind of information for your knowledge in terms of the basic of accounting need to be have strong also. So to be able to minimize any staff skill gap for lack of the provision among existing finance team. And also cybersecurity risk, this is part of also risk that if we are transforming into the digital, because if there any something, because digital will be rely on the internet service. So you can imagine if one day one of our internet will be down, it will be have something big problem for us. Yeah. So again, the technology supporting us, but we need to be also think the consideration the future. So we'll be on relying the internet service. So whenever that any happening issue, black shutdown on the area that there is no internet, we are not able to doing anything because we are being implementing to the digital. So anything that we have been done is will be back again to normal. The reason why in hotel is always have the backup line to anticipate this kind of situation is happening in the hotel. So we need to also not forgetting about the manual thing, but we just need to be improving, or we need to be adapting with the current situation. But again, the manual you need to be think, because if anything happen with the security risk, it will be done for us basically. We're not able to risk out anything about the system. Next. So the opportunity, basically, for sure, is there any challenge? We also have the opportunity to discuss. The opportunity is here is about the faster accurating reporting. So because we already have the implementation system, everything information is already capturing in the database. So like I said before, doing DRR before is 3 hours, now it's becoming only 5 minutes. It may be also the connection of payment, account payable, process payment, if they before using the check, writing the all check information, then bringing back to the bank, so it already takes 1 day to process the payment. But using the digital with the applicable for the payment, our banking, so it's able to connecting from our system into the banking. So the system will be captured for the all transactions that we need to be paid or we need to be settled. And then once the approval is done, everything will be thrown immediately, automatically into the banking system. So we don't need to be put manual again. So again, it will be faster, accurate reporting, and like we just need to be processed to ensure that the all already correct with all preparation that we have. Next. This is that I say the predictive analytic. So utilizing data to forecast revenue, manage costs, and optimize the pricing strategy. So all the system is already there. What we need to have in finance is basically to be support our business. The reason why now, if you can say so many, the finance league or like director of finance, they have the title behind of the director of finance, is have the business supports, means that because the digital is already implement in the hotel, so we are in the finance need to be thinking about the business support. We need to analyzing. We need to analyze what is need to be done by the hotel to ensure that we are compete with our competitor. Because to be survive with the competitor, we need to think strategically. So why the finance lead or you are the finance leader in the future, you need to be also thinking about the strategically. It's not again about the detail in finance, but also why we need to be take this action. It's like the example what we have been doing now with the new what is the Kementerian Keuangan. So you can see they changing something and then they doing the strategically to ensure that our economic week to our before. So now is you can see the impacting of that. So because if we are thinking the strategically, so if we need to think strategically, it will be impact on the business operation good, and also the stakeholder will be happy. The management corporate is also will be proud for us because we are able to winning the metric with the competitor. Next, all the system is being implementation, so it will be like there is no chance for us to doing the fraud. Because all system will be recording. Transparency there, information you need to be ensured that you are able to getting, so it will be avoiding. Like the example before, the credit card authorization form before is posting the manually, now is being doing the digital. Okay, next. Berapa menit kita tadi?
Still 5 minutes, Pak.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
okay.
5 minutes.
Cost saving. So there is the cost saving also. Is state of the opportunity because, like I said before, for 16 people becoming the 5 people. So it's already saving on the manpower. So the digital list will be also eliminating the some person or position, key positions not able to being effectively and change to the system. So this is cost and effective saving for digital implementation. And the next is strategic financial that I already discussed before. Next. This is the real world case example. So automated spend reporting will be implementation reduce the manual processing by 70%. So 70% that your day-to-day operation is a day-to-day task on the finance already replacing by the system, improving the efficiency in margin, combining the position in the finance. Like the AR will be with the income auditor. There is no cost control in the system and in the hotel now, majority. And also the giving 15% reduction in the Nusa Dua and Canggu. It's not very close hotel. It's different area. But this is because of the system implementation or digital implementation technology that able to support and possibility we are able to running in the every area. Then next, from Canggu to running the Nusa. So the future outlook is basically it will be emerged for AI and blockchains, strategic, next, strategic advisory role, and also the cross-functional collaboration. So the future outlook that here is maybe we can able to be finance record keeper to be strategic advisor. So record keeper becoming the strategic advisor relation. Next. So it's basically the key takeaways for me is the digital transformation is just not an option. It is the strategic imperative in modern finance, hotel finance. Next, so basically it will be reshaping the finance. Digital transformation is fundamentally changing how the hotel finance function, the operate. And also competitive advantage because we are able to make competitive with our market segment in surrounding the hotel. We are able to see that our database real time. Then it might be very easier for us to be thinking the strategic differently. And then empower your team financially must champion technology adoption and invest upselling to their team. So this is like, I think you, all of you, the audience in here, offline or online, you need to be thinking about I think the technology now is very massive improvement. We are, as hotelier, we need to be adopt quickly, otherwise. So if we are still doing the manually, if we'll be able to compete the competitor, I think it will be no at the current state. Because it's everything not real time, you are not able to see what is your performance. But if with digital technology, we are able to see the real time data that able for us to justify our financial performance without we are thinking that, oh, we're still trying. And also, is there any, when you are facing the auditor, you need to be having our system. So this is the thing that the technologies will be very supporting to us. So again, basically, the digital is not just option, it's strategic imperative for modern hotel finance. I think that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Bapak. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Syam, for the very insightful presentation. And we know that this technology for the system already reduced and giving our efficiency until 70% ya Pak ya. Sangat bagus sekali ya, artinya very useful for us. Okay, next we will go to our second speaker. Our next speaker is Dr. Bungon Sawatsuk from University of Phayao, Thailand. Before we move to the presentation, please allow me to read the CV of Dr. Bungon. Okay, Dr. Bungon is the assistant professor and PhD in University of Tasmania, Australia, and already having continuous research that impactful, and also outstanding academic personnel award in 2023. Dr. Bungon is in online. Time is yours. Maybe from the student can share also the screen for Dr. Bungon.
Thank you very much and sawadika. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Sawadika.
Girls and boys, yes, you can say sawadika. Boys and girls can say sawadika, sawadika.
Sawadika.
Om Swastiastu. ขอให้ทุกท่านโชคดี
Swastiastu.
I learned a bit of your language. Actually, can I express my gratitude about your student? I'm really appreciate that your student organize very good and very well of this event. Jessica sending me message.
Appreciate with for our student. Big applause
Yes.
for them.
Yes, they done very good job. This is not my first time on accounting event, but it's last year I also was there in Bali at your college, but today I'm online. So, but next month I'm coming to your college with my big boss. So let me share the screen. Jessica, who want contact me and give me all the information, she asked whether she wants me to share the presentation by myself, or she would like that done the job for me. I said, first of all, I would like to share is myself first. If any error you can do for me. So she said, okay, but miss, as you know that the MC said, I'm from University of Phayao, Thailand. So, oh, you cannot, share. She said I can share mine. Can you see my presentation?
At this moment, not yet.
Yes, okay, thank you. Oh, Jessica said not yet. Can you see now? Excuse me. Can you see my
Student, could you please
presentation?
share the screen in the front? Please wait a moment. We will.
Right, on my screen it said sharing already. It's sharing. So I need to stop the sharing first, or? Can you see now or not?
Let me check with my own Zoom.
Yes, please. If you can see, just do it for me, please.
Yes, maybe student can share the screen for Dr. Bungon.
Yes, please.
Just share from the material that have been given from Dr. Bungon to
Yes,
to
please.
you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's better to be like that.
Sorry for that. It's happened when you do online. So, besides waiting for the presentation, so I rather keep talking. Otherwise, it'd be quiet.
Yes, it's already shared the screen. Could you
Yes,
check
yes, yes,
in
I
your
saw that.
screen?
Yes, I saw that. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we can start.
Okay. Yes. You all listened to the first speaker already. He
Yes,
talked about
already.
the hotel finance. You know, account.
Sana.
Someone turn off the microphone, please.
Please mute.
Okay, sorry. When you mute everyone, including me, also mute. So I need
No,
to unmute.
I'm still hearing you.
You know, finance and accounting is very close to each other, but not exactly the twins, but all the job, all the discipline is related. In the past, you know that accounting we do manually, but now we adapt all the technology. Like we do bookkeeping by hands. Now we turn to be used like some software like Microsoft Excel. The one who makes sure the numbers and add up. But what if I told you that the job you know today is changing? Even our profession, being a teacher, if you just use handwriting on the whiteboard or the blackboard in your class, your student, you really take time for that. But now we use technology for everything. So technology semi-change. Let's say semi-change, not the 100%. Unless you admit that technology occupy your life. But for me, just probably 60%, not 70% yet. 60%. Yeah, just ask yourself how you control the technology or technology control you. Keep asking yourself. Before, like last year, I think technology occupy myself probably almost 90%. But this year I changed my lifestyle. Technology back to manual system a bit. Not all the time on the screen, not all the time using the computer. Keep my 10 fingers, hold a pen or a pencil and work on the paper, not on the computer screen or on the keyboard. So first of all, we need to adapt the good things for our life. Just pick up the best thing. This one from my heart, not related to my presentation, but directly related to it from my heart to tell everyone, to talk, to discuss with everyone. Actually, digital era is not just arriving, it's already here. More than 5 years, 10 years is already. Technology is also approve themselves bit by bit, right? Like before, no AI, no even Zoom meeting because of the COVID-19 situation. So we learn we need to use the Zoom meeting via online. We could not go on site, so we need to use online instead of the being there. So that is adaptation. If my university have no Zoom meeting or Microsoft Teams, our students could not come to university. So we need to adopt any technology that allow our students learn at home while the COVID-19. So back to my topic. Today I focus on 4 keys of the future skill of the hospitality accounting students. Just on my opinion. You might think different, but we can discuss later at the end of my presentation. First of the key skill, I think it's digital and data analytics. For years, our job has been about historical reporting. Cannot get real-time response. If your boss in the future want to know how much the company earned today or last quarter or last year. If the old-fashioned one of the accounting system, you take time, a bit of time, and you take time to know the result of the revenue. But if your organization adopt some of technology, can get a real-time result. The future is about telling them what will happen, and more important, what we should do. It's about digital and data analytics. Technology can help you what we should do, what you should do in the future. And what is more important, keep your workers 100 people or cut down to 50 people. You will get to know about this, analyze. In a hotel, this is just about crunching the numbers of the customer. It's about using the data, forecast occupancy, optimize the pricing strategy, manage cost of the labor cost, and understand guest spending habits. Technology can help. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, I'm quite sure that next few years, just invest in technology. Work with human, just maybe an employee. Work with the IT or AI or whatever you apply it. So the influence of this just a set of numbers. So you need to, I'm not sure whether you need to adopt the technology, but I'm quite sure you have to. Not it's the must yet. Depends on your financial support or your fund. Can you say this is non-negotiable skill about technology or every digital or data analytics? If no technology, you have to use your brain, spend maybe a lot of time. Like myself before, I spent more than 2 weeks to evaluate or access a research article. As a reviewer, I spent maybe more than 2 weeks because my tongue is not English. My mom is a Thai, so pure Thai, 100 Thai people. I born in Thailand, so I used to took a reviewer. But now, can you guess how many minutes? Let's say minutes. Can I finish reviewing a research article as a reviewer? Can you answer? I might give you a gift next month, and when I come to Bali, on the 9th to 12th of October, a research article. So no one answer. I give you an answer. First draft, probably less than. If your data ready to get the AI to help, let's 5 minutes. But the result very rough, very important and impact to our life, or to our profession, to our job, to our organization, especially hospitality industry. You need to control it and work with it, not rely on it, right? So the second one, the keys of the skill, I would say hospitality accounting should have business acumen. It's about understanding the broader business context. It's not just about the financials, but comprehending the all that impact the hospitality industry. These insights transform an accountant from recorder. Normally we only record and use posting to journal ledger and then become the financial statement. The third era is about strategics and adversary skill. So you're not like the one who make the job, accounting job, recording, posting, when do the finance statement job. You have to have advising skill too. To whom? To your staff, to your top management. Tedious work. Our role is involving into trusted advisor. Being accountant. You have to be trusted to everyone. You have to be trusted. But this skill is about advising. You have to be trusted, a trusted advisory person. Sorry, my slide is just a scope, a big one, but what I'm talking about is just a detail that I would like to communicate to the audience, all the students, both on site and online. So just not far to go to the end of the slide. Just give me the signal that my time ends. So I jump to the conclusion. Yes, so we no longer just people who check the math, the numbers. We are the one who can translate the complex financial data into a clear business strategy. Listen to what I said. Being an accountant, not just numbers job. You have to get involved. You have to have knowledge or skill that can discuss or offer your boss that if this year revenue become like this, next year would be to get rid of some staff, cannot invest in any project. That your skill, you have to have that skill, right? We can use financial insight to advise the management on major decision. Before is this job, before the technology, this job is management team job to take all the data that financial data that done by financial officer or accountants, and then the next year, next month, next 2 years, this job have to be yours, accountant or financial officer. Otherwise, you might like have to think about the second job. If someone better than you, right? You have to learn and keep learning. I really like what the representative director said, keep learning. I really love that word. Keep learning. Myself keep eating. Joking. Yes, keep learning. I only have 5 years to go at work to get retired. So I still learn about using AI. I paid for Gemini monthly, 700 baht or $30 a month. I invest for my job, for my career, right? So to do this all the job effectively, we need to have a deep understanding of the entire business, not just the financial statement. I keep teaching my accounting student here in Thailand at the University of Phayao. If you want to get the better job, better pay, because we are Thai, born in Thailand, our English language, I tell my student, not only you graduated in accounting program, 100, 1,000, 10,000 in Thailand. So you have to make up yourselves. Make up, not like a beautiful, skills. Make more skill for yourself. Computer skill, language skill. English language skill is just, it like become not, it's important, but if you know Chinese language, if you know like Japanese language, you will be more attractive to the employers, right? So the final skill, I think it's about soft skill and that ability of you, right? Soft skill. So, if you notice your employers, your employees, your friend, your student, their communication skill, even their own language is, I'm not look down my student. That's their communication skill is a bit, it's getting worse. I should say that. I should say that. Even because of what? When they operate all the social medias, TikTok, Facebook. Okay, Jessica, thank you. 10 minutes ago. It's okay, cover. Thank you. So if that's why I tell that this soft skill and adaptability skill is very important. A part of a part of it in the 4 skill that I mentioned today. I'm talking to you today. Communicate complex financial concept in a simple, clear way to your non-finance colleagues. Ease up supervisor. How will you explain or teach or tell them who non-accounting or financial people to understand financial statement, balance sheet, profit and loss statement? How can you communicate? Use the AI? I'm talking about the 4 pillar that hospitality accounting students have to have if they can. First of all, digital and data analytics, right? This is Jessica asked me what I'm talking about. Business acumen, know the broader of the organization, not just do your job, not about the math. You have to know about your company, your university, your hotel. If you one of the employee, you have to know about your organization, not just accounting job, not just financial job. The third one, strategic and advisory skill. You have to transform your financial numbers into whatever your boss want to to make a decision to invest your company, to invest on whatever project. So the last skill is about human skill. Human skill. So soft skill and human skill is about everything, but what I mentioned today is about communication. The second of human skill, you have being an accountant, you have to very good in communicate, very good in problem solving. And the last one is continuous learning. As if you are a hotel accountant, you not just do the math, do the numbers. If you walk through the customer, your face have to be smile and greet to all the hotel customer. See behind the accounting job at your back. In front of you, you see everyone, even your boss, even your colleagues, even your customer. You have to greet with the smile, big smile, and talk nicely to them, right? So I got an example for this topic. Imagine a hotel accountant who used to spend their entire morning manually reconcile everything the data to report the boss. It was about time consuming and repetitive tasks. If you got the wrong number, you have to calculate again. Now imagine this hotel has implemented AI power accounting system. Just one click, only one time, only one blink, maybe 10 blinks. One blink is impossible. So 10 blinks, you can get the result and completely 100% correct data. So the AI automates all of that reconciliation right at the desk. Next, the accountant obsolete. Instead, it free up their morning. They can now use the time to analyze case spending data, compute by the system. Just not only know the numbers correctly one, but they can spend their time to analyze customer habit, spending habit at the hotel, eating breakfast, spending at the shopping center in the hotel, buy the package tour at the hotel, something like that. So to summarize all the keys message today, the fall of hospitality accounting isn't about being replaced by technology. I would like to repeat this. The future of hospitality accounting isn't about being replaced by technology. It's about being empowered by it. So keep learning, please. Learning to get better life, better future, better family, better money. ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Bungon, for the wonderful and inspiring presentation. From those that you have mentioned before, that we know the before and the future of the industry in the hospitality, especially in the using technology and the 4 pillar of the digital skill. Thank you, Dr. Bungon. Okay, for the third speaker, it is the final speaker of this session. It is Mr. Dahlan Abdullah from University Technology Malaysia. Before we begin, let me brief and read his CV. Okay, Mr. Dahlan is already have his study. Last one in Glasgow University in UK, and he has been a head of diploma study program, coordinator in bachelor degree study program, and have been have the research, impactful research, book reviewer, and then as a book chapter, and then also have make some article in Scopus, and then also have nominated as the best paper and the best presenter. Okay, I think for the CV is enough for this moment, and for Mr. Dahlan, the floor is yours for today's presentation. Please, please share the screen.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator, Dr. Utari. Can everyone hear my voice clearly? Okay, good. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and morning everyone. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Firstly, my warm greetings and gratitude to the esteemed director and the management team of Bali Tourism Polytechnic, fellow invited speakers, respected lecturers and students in Bali and around the world who are joining us online. I'd like to take this opportunity as well, ladies and gentlemen, to congratulate to the organizing committee, the students group that has successfully organizing this webinar fantastically. And it is my truly honor to be here with you today to share with you a topic that is very close to my heart about digital hospitality accounting. And I also was one of the graduates in bachelor's in accounting in Malaysia, and then I continued my studies in hospitality management. And then at this moment I work with University Technology Mara, UiTM, under the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management. Most of the courses that I teach is about digital marketing, food and beverage cost control, financial accounting, and with our topic today. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually accounting is no longer just numbers, no longer just about ledger, no longer just about preparing and presenting financial statement. The accounting nowadays is also about digital intelligence. That is the key point. Digital intelligence that drives competitiveness to our organization. It must be resilient and it must be sustainable. That also applicable in our sector. And today, together we will explore how this transformation is unfolding in Malaysia specifically and across the region in general, and what lesson we can all take forward. Okay, let's begin with the context. Hospitality industry is one of the most dynamic industry in the world and also most disrupted. Technological advancement, ladies and gentlemen, especially the artificial intelligence and the post-pandemic shift has changed our industry. It has changed the way hotel operates. It has changed the way restaurants also operate. Digitalization of financial process, new regulation, and sustainability reporting requirement are reshaping the role of accounting nowadays. Because of that, let's together within this 30 minutes, we are going to look into why digital accounting matters now more than before. And number two, we are going to look into the Malaysia landscape in 2024-2025, what has happened here in Malaysia. And we are also going to look into the regional trend. And I also will present a few case studies related to the application of digital accounting, the evolving role a little bit, and this has been touched by the previous speaker. And then also the action plan. Okay, the first, why digital accounting matters now more than ever before? Hospitality has become data-driven industry. Consider the number of systems that we really use daily in our organization. For example, like a property management system. And this system handle guest reservation, handle check-in, handle check-out, and daily transaction. A lot of data generated from this system. And then for organization with various revenue centers, for example, normally we will use a point of sale system. It can be deployed in our restaurants, spa, golf courses, for example, in our theme park. And this data, it is quite impossible for us to manage manually, to come up with real-time, we call it real-time data that can give us insight to make a fast decision. And then most of the hotels nowadays also use party or intermediaries to sell their rooms. They may use Agoda, Booking.com, Travelocity, Hotel.com. There are so many booking engines available outside there. And other than, even though they have to pay for the commission, but the exposure that they can get from this third party is cannot be considered it may existence in online environment. That is why we need to use them. And then other than that, also some hotel offers loyalty programs. They also apply customer relationship management program, for example, offering member steering program where to allow or to promote loyal customers. And of course, this need to handle a lot of data, a lot of transaction. And finally, the use of various payment gateways nowadays. Customers normally pay by QR code. Last time, customer pay by cash or maybe by credit card. Now, customer pay by QR code, by e-wallets. Even some hotel also offer customer to pay by Bitcoin nowadays. So, and then number two, accounting is not just a back office function anymore, everyone. It is considered as a connective tissue to hospitality business. Through digital tool, actually accounting provides performance insight to the management to make decision. Insight into financial hospitality organization to comply with the new regulation, include, or for example, like a tax regulation that's introduced. I will explain a bit further after this about the new regulation about the e-invoice application in Malaysia. And then digital accounting also allow us to provide real-time cash flow management. And then another one, it will allow us to provide visibility to ESG and sustainability performance of our organization. And this leads us to an important point that the role of accounting is changing. We are shifting from rear view reporting to real-time decision support. Last time, our focus was bookkeeping and preparing a financial report, financial statement. And then it's up to the management to use the report to make decision making. But now, as an accountant, in accounting profession, we are also must be a supporting team to provide data analysis as well as in prediction, as well as to support under decision making by the top management. And then because of that, the accounting, they must focus on predicting and advising as well as guiding on the best strategy to our management team, including the department head, on what is the best action plan to be done. To tell them, to give them feedback, whether what have they implement is already good or not, or is there any room for improvement based on the real-time financial data that can be generated through digital accounting. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the key message here? So, if you can close your book of account quickly, but you cannot see your daily cash position, you are still flying. Success are about speed, precision, and foresight. Okay, now let's take a look together into the what is happening, what is changing in Malaysia that affect accounting profession. I have chosen 4 trends that is happening. Number one is about the application of e-invoicing and digital tax in Malaysia that has been introduced by our Inland Revenue Board. Number 2 is about the rapid adoption of cashless payment or e-payment by customers. Number 3 about the rise of cloud accounting platform, especially for organization which has several chains, including hotel and restaurant. Main changes, and let's discuss about this one by one. Okay, the first one about the digital invoice. Last time when we go to hotel, the invoice will be issued, but the actually the quite difficult for organization now to avoid tax, also for individual. E-invoice replace the paper or electronic document such as invoice, credit note and debit note. It also contains similar particular details as before, including suppliers, just in terms of it must be verified by Inland Revenue Board through digital invoice before it is can be used by the buyer.